Hey there, Heather Boyd here, and today I'm making a peace, love, and coffee watercolor greeting card inspired by our coffee-loving friend Marcelo. So I'm painting on 140-pound watercolor paper that I've taped down to a masonite board, and I'm using my Stuart Semple watercolor palette, which is my favorite palette, and I will start with a kind of burgundy red, and I'm going to paint around the outside of the cup with a medium-sized brush, and I'm blending the paint towards the center. So you want to go in with a clean brush with a little bit of water to blend it towards the center, and the idea is to have it lighter in the middle and darker around the outside to give it three-dimensionality. You can add a bit of a darker color to the red for the shadow. You might want to use a Payne's gray or an opposite color just to tone it down a little bit. And we're just going to go in and paint that cup. Now you can do any kind of patterns and designs. If you want to do a little initial or something fun on the cup, you could do that too. Really, the sky is the limit for these projects. But we are going to start by painting the whole cup, and then after that we'll let it dry, and then I'm going to go do the letters. So I did the words in 3 different kinds of fonts. You can find all kinds of fonts on Canva. I'll link up my previous videos where I got different fonts on Canva, and we're going to go do the peace in one way. The love is more of bubbly kind of letters with a heart being in the middle of the O. So I had a lot of fun creating this design. And now we're going to fill in the L and then just lift off some of the color with a dry brush to give it some 3D quality. Keep in mind this video is in fast motion, so if you want to watch it at regular speed, you can just slow it down a little bit. So now we're doing the coffee in a script font using a fine brush and just following what we drew previously. This is a liner brush, so you can get a fine brush that will be useful for your lettering and for your fine details. So just continue following your script with the fine brush. And again, this video is in fast motion, so you want to work a little slower if you need to. You could also do the words in a brush marker or a micro pen. Just use your imagination with these projects, and I love seeing what you guys create. And if you want to see pictures of viewers' creations, you can pop into my Facebook group to share your artwork and to check out what other people are creating. So now the coffee is going to turn into steam. That's just going to go right down into the cup. It's a cute little detail. So now I'm going to do a little cinnamon stick to make it festive, going in with a ochre color and then just shading a little bit to make it look 3D. Do a little spiral at the top. I'm using 3 different shades of brown just to give it a little bit of variety. So just keep on filling in your color. Go in with that fine brush. And again, after you can add some detail with a micro pen or a fine marker. But for now, we want to get all the colors in there, let it dry, and then we're going to do the coffee with a dark brown. I got a really nice set of round brushes on Amazon. I'll link it up below the video. So just keep going with your coffee, making it darker around the outside and lifting some of the color in the middle. And now we're going to do our gingerbread man. So I went in with the yellow ochre and I'm going to leave the white of the paper for the eyes and the mouth. So just with the tip of your brush, go around the outside of the circles for the eyes and then for the mouth, and we're just going to color in the rest of the gingerbread man. And again, you can do the gingerbread man in any way that you like. Once that's dry, we're going to go in and do the fir branch. So just doing the branch and then doing the little pins, working from the inside out so they're nice and pointy. So in retrospect, I was thinking I should have done these after I did the tabletop, but you can do that when you do this painting. You can do this step after you've actually done the table. Live and learn. So now we're going to do the berries. So we'll just draw the circle with the fine brush. That's like a liner brush, and then we're going to color it in. Try to leave a little white dot from the paper to make it look like a highlight or reflections. So just go around, do the circle, leaving a little white dot and then coloring the rest. And now I'm doing the tabletop. This is where you see I should have done this before the fir branch. So be sure to do this step before you do the branch, because you see it bled out a little bit, but there's always a way to fix that. And because I didn't do the table all one color, I could get away with it. So once it's dry, we're going to remove the tape. So just pull it away from the paper, and I'm going to go in with my brush pens to do the details around the outside of some of the shapes. It just gives them a little bit more detail, makes them pop a little bit. You don't have to do this with all of your shapes, but just wherever you see that it needs a little bit more definition. And there's your super cute coffee card. Thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for lots more art videos. If you would like to join my private Facebook group, I have a group where people can share photos of their work based on my tutorials or your own mixed media artwork. Stay tuned. In the new year, I will be having all kinds of 10-day mixed media art challenges. And if you like wire art and jewelry, you could hop over to my other channel, Heather Boyd Wire, for all kinds of wire art and wire jewelry making tutorials. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you the next time.